Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here to do your What's Cracking reading for Monday. I hope you all had an amazing weekend. If you are interested in personal readings, gifting to the channel or donating to the channel, all of the instructions are below. I now go live on Wednesday on YouTube, Friday on Instagram, both at 12 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time, and on Facebook for mini reads, and I think the next date is Saturday the 14th of November for that. We're still running the G's Gang on a Saturday morning, 2 weekly now, fortnightly. If you're interested in joining a group of like-minded people just to share spirituality, basically, no cost at all, we just do it for chit-chats. We have guest speakers on, sometimes we do mini reads, but if you're interested in that, just email me. Sometimes people say to me, I don't have anybody to talk about this spiritual stuff, and I think that's what we do. We talk about spiritual stuff. And the only other thing I've got to say too is I have one place left for my coaching program. It's just been so incredibly well received. If you're interested in doing a six week, it's a good start to the day. Mercury retrograde's hit home. I think it's my Scorpio rising. It's really hit home with me this time around, I can tell you. If you are interested in doing the coaching program, I'm currently offering a 6-week kickstart program for a very reduced price. Just email me if you're interested in that. I'm going to get some testimonials up in the next few days from the people who finished the program. So if anybody's sort of teetering or on the fence whether that can help them, then you will be able to see it can. I'm going to use the Cosmic Tarot for your reading, and we'll get into it right now. Yep, right now. All right. We have the Star card coming up first. What a lovely way to start our week off. The Star card is a card that talks about faith and hope. It's a card that talks about destiny, but it's what's written for you on your path. So it's about going towards what is meant for you. It's very much about destiny. But it's also about aligning yourself with your destiny. So doing your healing, sort of preparing yourself, getting ready. Nice way to start. Very, very nice. 2 major arcana first thing on Monday morning. Okay, so the Fool card's coming out here. And the Fool card's a beautiful card because it talks about taking a leap of faith. Now, there are sort of downsides to the Fool card in that, not every leap of faith we have will take us somewhere. But if we don't take risks, if we don't have a go at things, if we don't learn to just jump at things, then we will never experience what it's like for us to go outside of our comfort zone. Now, some people are very happy living within a comfort zone. And if that's the life you want to lead and you're happy being there, then that's fabulous. But the universe wants us to do different things. It wants us to try things. It wants us to go out and experience new things. The comfort zone doesn't bring you your paradise, your world. It keeps you trapped in a sort of like a very limited set of circumstances. So the universe is saying here, in order to move towards your destiny, you're going to have to be prepared to take risks. You're going to have to be prepared to get out there, put yourself out there and do whatever you need to do to move towards this. All right, so we have the King of Cups here. So for some of you, this is about perhaps a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For others of you, this may be about you just sort of getting to a point where you feel really comfortable in yourself. The King of Cups as a character represents sort of emotion, but emotion that's sort of more controlled, not overly emotional like the Queen of Cups. This is quite controlled emotions and not negative control. This is about understanding how to work with your emotion. Okay, now I see what they're saying. Okay, so in order to move forward on your path, to bring in what you want, to go after what you want, you've got to be prepared to take a leap of faith. But this is all about understanding who you are at a much deeper level, how to work with your emotional state, how to work with your with love, how to work with confidence, feeling confident. Okay, so we have here the Princess of Cups. A lot of Cancer and Pisces energy here. This is about some sort of love offer that's coming your way, or some sort of offer. I'm not really feeling love here. Let's just say if it is love for you and you've got a water sign about to make an offer, it could be a Pisces or Cancer. Both energies coming through quite strongly here. Whoever this person is has either stepped into their emotion here or is feeling emotion. But I just have this feeling here. This is about you. This is more about your energy. It's about you taking a leap of faith at something and taking opportunities, allowing your emotions here to surface and being able to go after what you want. Let's get more on the story here. All right, so we have the Seven of Wands coming through. And the Seven of Wands, I like the Seven of Wands because it sort of talks of standing your ground. It is a bit about being defensive. And sometimes we can sort of fight against other people for the sake of just fighting against them, trying to assert ourselves. But the Seven of Wands goes a little deeper than that because it sort of talks about standing your ground on something, not letting other people get one over on you. Really understanding your own personal power here. All right, I'm not sure where this is going here, and I feel like I've got two different groups of people. All right. By the way, another person said to me the other day about the volume on YouTube. And I've had a couple of people say this along the way, and I figure there are a lot of people still watching my videos who don't have a problem. I'm not really sure why you have an issue with the sound, but it's not my issue, okay? I have checked everything. I've had technicians in to check, and I actually started recording direct to YouTube rather than using my equipment and uploading. It's something wrong with the algorithm of YouTube. So if you're complaining that the ads are too loud, then maybe it's worthwhile considering buying a subscription, because you can pay a monthly subscription and have all the ads taken out if you feel that you need to do that. But in terms of the volume on my videos, I'm sorry, I can do no more. Actually, I shouldn't even say sorry. I've done as much as I could. All right, so Four of Pentacles coming through here. Wow. Okay, yeah, I sort of felt that coming there and then. There's a feeling here that you are holding on to something, holding fast to something here, being very stubborn about not wanting to let something go. You know, sometimes I think when we say that, people might think that it's in regards to a person, but very often it isn't. It's in regards to the way we think about things. It could be that you have issues or problems trying to accept yourself. Let's just take self-esteem, confidence about yourself. And if you have this belief that someone else has given you, and remember, a lot of what we have as beliefs are what people have given us before. They're not our own beliefs. We carry a lot of childhood stuff around with us. Some of us are very empathic. Sometimes we take on other people's beliefs because we think they're our own. That's why I always say you've got to learn to observe, not absorb. But what's happening here is the universe wants you to take some sort of leap of faith towards something, whether this is love, whether this is work, whether this is just an opportunity that's coming your way. But you're stuck in some sort of belief here that's stopping you from taking risks. And we have the Tower here. And the Tower, for me, I love the Tower. It's a beautiful card because it says to me that some of you have beliefs that no longer serve you, and the Tower needs to be torn down. This belief, this idea, this way of thinking needs to go. And it's sort of like when I look at these cards, I think you've sort of had a lot of pokes from the universe here around this, but you've defended yourself. You've gone, no, I like that belief. You know, I think I'm ugly, so therefore I'm going to believe that. And the universe is saying, You can't keep holding on to these false beliefs about yourself. And in steps the Tower. We're going to remove those beliefs. We're going to show you who you actually are. And you're going to have to understand that you're much more powerful and so much more beautiful than you ever thought you were. I feel like a Rapunzel moment here. Okay, 5 of Pentacles coming through. There's some sort of new start here. I can feel the Ace of Pentacles here between the 4 and the 5. It's sitting out really strongly for me here. Okay, so we have the Emperor coming through. This is taking back your power. Look at this, the Hermit card. And Temperance, all major arcanas here. Some sort of powerful moment coming through with this Tower. Hold on to your britches, people. Something is happening here. You're being pointed in the right direction. But the way the universe is doing it here is they're showing you who you truly are. They're giving you a glimpse into your own personal power here. You're taking on the qualities of the Emperor. Now, for some of you, this is going to bring in, I've got the Hermit card here and the Temperance card, and that makes me sort of feel like it might be such a powerful moment for you. It may be something that really rocks your world, being absolutely faced with the truth of who you are. And it's going to be so powerful, it's going to knock you off your pedestal. But your pedestal is not a pedestal where you feel confident and have lots of self-esteem and believe you can have what you want. No, no, no. The pedestal you've put yourself on is everybody else's beliefs but your own. So the universe is bringing you off that and making you see who you truly are. You're getting a glimpse into yourself here. You're getting a glimpse into your personal power and you're seeing who you truly are. Now, I feel like for some of you with the Hermit card here, this may be such a blast, such a shock. This Temperance card talking of this is the time now. This is the time for you to let go of all of this energy that you've held on to that sometimes made you feel a little down. It may have made you feel depressed at times because you've believed what other people have told you. You're living in an illusion here. Okay, so we have the Death card. Naturally, we do. And the 3 of Wands. And the 8 of Pentacles. Very nice ending here to that reading. Now, the Death card talks about transformation. It talks of being able to let go of the old, which is very consistent here with the rest of the reading. The 3 of Wands is future focused. You're letting go of the past. You're letting go of energies that have held you back. You're letting go of all of this stuff that you believed was true that is not, it's not right. It's not true. It's false beliefs. And we have the 8 of Pentacles here. So for some of you, this may be as simple as you don't recognize your own skills. It may be that for some of you, you don't really sort of recognize who you are in the world. Some of you still living out old beliefs, old ideas about who you are. And I know I've talked to you about some of these things for myself before, where people have said things to me, you know, when I was younger, that I carried with me for a long time because of the empathy. Sometimes what happens is you absorb the energies of other people. So if they tell you you're not going to amount to anything, or people aren't going to want you as you are, or you're, you know, all of the things, all of the above, then sometimes you think that's your truth and you adopt it as your truth. And as empaths, we're pretty susceptible to being told things that we're not. We deal with a lot of people who are jealous of our light. You may have people who've been jealous of you in the past, who've told you things that are their problems and issues, not yours. So there's a great feeling here that you're learning to clear the way so you can move towards your destiny. The universe is saying we're opening up an opportunity. We want you to take a leap of faith. For some of you, this is a love interest. For others of you, this is just about adopting this new way of loving yourself, of feeling in your power, of understanding your heart. Some sort of opportunity is being offered here. And it's being you're being asked here to sit with your emotions, not to allow your emotions to come to the surface in a way that prevents you or stops you from experiencing something. So, you know, sometimes we can get so emotional and fearful and scared. This is dark energy, and we can bring the fears to the surface, and we can say no because of our fear. But it's asking you not to do that. It's asking you to sit with your emotion here and allow yourself to accept and rebuild yourself here. Put the energy into you, understanding that you have the power to create. Alrighty. It's funny, isn't it? Because I see it sometimes in the comments on, you know, things on YouTube. I'll do a reading and it will be the most beautiful love reading, and people say, I hope this is for me. You know what? You need to say like other people do. This is my reading. This is what I'm waiting for. This is mine. Not I hope. Because hoping is never going to get you what you want. It's like trying. It's only really a very redundant word. You can bring in what you want. You can manifest what you want. Two cards want to come through then, but I've taken that one, and it says a personal issue reaches resolution. Okay. Full moon in Cancer. Wow, a lot of Cancer coming through in this reading. I think it's Scorpio around at the moment. Anyway, things are likely to get very heated as full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign. So there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your question. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goals or dreams. This card indicates an especially feminine time. It also heralds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about. It signals a challenge coming to an end. This card also suggests that both a domestic matter or private issue will soon come to a head, and that is a great time to move house. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. This is the time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities. That's really important here. This is the time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities. That's why the Moon card is here, and this is why the Fool card asks you to take a risk. And what's really funny here, that you're tuned to the Moon with the Cancer thing. It says it may be best to move towards what you want in a sideways manner. So if you're not really sure about jumping straight for it, maybe take a little bit of a run up to it. It talks about meditating to soothe heightened emotions. That's why all the Cancer energy is coming through. Don't be clingy, stop sulking, and have you had enough family time lately? So I feel this is really showing these heightened emotions that the universe is trying to get you to see through, that are holding you back from having your, you know, your dream, your destiny. I'll leave you with that. Thanks.